Hello, how are you today? Do you want to dive into a book that might just surprise you, whether it becomes your next favorite or one you might skip? Let's find out what readers are saying about it.
Laura, who has 186 likes, says, "Excuse me while I wipe the drool of my face. Rowan the fictional man UAREPHEW. I need a breather. I thought Phantasma was incredible and was like, nah. It can't get better. Bam Enchantra came along. I seriously loved this. From the plot, to the romance, to the spice, to the hopefully possibility of the side characters getting a main story. It was perfection. I ate this up faster than a McFlurry from McDonald's. Fantasy romance. They play games at a mansion. Second in series plus size FMCHE has a lip ring. Yeah. I am on my knees like Rowan, quite literally begging you to read this book. Thank you." Kezia Dua, who has 80 likes, says, 3.5 Phantasma was very fun. So of course I had to pick this one up next. I was super excited at the start. Enchantra promised tension, fun, and an alluring world. While it didn't quite live up to all my expectations, I still had a good time with it. It was definitely fun overall. Though I think I enjoyed Phantasma just a bit more. The romance was really cute. Even if it didn't completely sweep me off my feet. The characters, though, were awesome, funny, intriguing, and honestly felt like they deserved a stronger plot to match their potential. I'd love to see more of them in the third book, which I am definitely picking up. Bailey Latham, who has 198 likes, says, 4 stars. I'm a creature of hell. Worshipping is not usually in my nature. But for whatever time you remain in my bed, I will make it your shrine. Kaylie Smith is making us swoon over demons once again. You guys, Enchantra, compared to Phantasma, definitely had a slower burn and wasn't as gothic. But it was still so fun. The hunt was interesting and I am here for the side characters. I do wish it was a bit more gothic. But then again, we don't want a copy and paste of Phantasma. I am looking forward to seeing who book 3 is about. Cherie, who has 166 likes, says, 3.5 stars. The light is wherever you are. Shadows can only be seen in the presence of light. I wasn't the biggest fan of Phantasma, so I went into this book with pretty low expectations. While it wasn't anything spectacular, I actually enjoyed it a bit more. So I'll take that as a win. Pre-read starting this book while I patiently wait for my copy of Fearless to arrive. Koi, who has 51 likes, says, 4 stars. Major spoilers. I didn't expect to like this. I thought it'd be the same as the last one. Cool concept. Flat execution. Characters I didn't care about. But this was actually fun. Like, genuinely fun. I liked the plot. I liked the romance. I even liked the characters. Especially Rowan. Was I still annoyed sometimes, obviously. But I had a good time. I remembered nothing from the first book. Didn't even realize this was Ophelia's sister until someone said it. And that didn't matter at all. This felt completely separate. I was interested immediately. Creepy invitation. Gothic Italian estate. Weird family with secrets. It basically gave Ready or Not but with magic. And it worked. The crows. The train ride. The gate. It was already more interesting than anything in Phantasma. And then she gets there and immediately gets the door slammed in her face. I was sold. Genevieve made some of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen. She eats random berries off a gate. She trespasses into someone's house after being told to leave. She expects strangers to want to help her. She expects a man she's never met to talk about her trauma with her. Like, what are you doing? And she doesn't stop. She just keeps pushing back against everything like she has a choice. She argues with everyone who's actually trying to help her and makes it harder for them, like they clearly know more than she does. But she refuses to listen. You walk into a magical murder house and think you're gonna reason your way out. She does get better. Eventually. but for a while I wanted to shake her, honestly. The plot was one of the best parts. The whole magical loophole marriage thing was just fun. It made everything feel more tense. And I liked that there was an actual goal instead of everyone just running around. The game itself was chaotic in a good way. And something was always happening. I did freak out at the memory loss party, hate that trope, but it didn't end up bothering me. The ring, the letters, all of it actually worked. It was cute. I'll allow it. Rowan was easily the best part. From the second he told her to leave and slammed the door in her face. I knew. He was blunt, dramatic, and so over everything. And the romance, it worked. It really did. The fake dating turned into actual trust. And it didn't really feel rushed. Their banter was fun. Their dynamic made sense. I liked seeing them go from reluctantly working together to something real. And his siblings were unhinged but entertaining. The names were ridiculous but also kinda coolly weirdly liked them. Definitely better characters this time around. Some of the dialogue was weird. Genevieve said a lot of insane shit. And the logic not always there. But I was having fun. So I didn't care. This gave me everything I wanted the first book to have. And now I am actually excited for the third one. Didn't think I'd be saying that. Preread wasn't a huge fan of the first book. But this setup sounds way more promising. Trying not to get my hopes up too much. Wicked Games 01 Phantasma 3.2502 Enchantra 4.